Hello YouTube, and welcome to another video. Today I'll be teaching you how to get every single ingredient in Wacky Wizards. So, like the exact tutorial. So, we'll start with the spider. So the first thing that I would prefer you do is go ahead and get the sleepy bee out of the hive that's over there. And then get the sleepy bee that's over here. Then go back to your cauldron. Put it into your cauldron. And then spawn the bee disguise potion. Not only will this give you a new potion for you to add to your collection, but also will help you find the spider. And you'll see a giant cave with a spider web. Go over to that spider web, and then you will find. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Sorry, but you go over to this giant cave, this cave with a spider web on it. And that cave with the spider web on it is what you need to go through this is just the preferred way. You have to go through this maze, then get the spider. Go ahead and teleport back to your cauldron. And there you go, you have the spider. Put it in your collection, then you have the spider. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is the chameleon. A lot of people already have this, but most people that just started Wacky Wizards don't. Which I can totally relate to. So, you go over here and then you'll see the chameleon. You take it, go back to your cauldron, then you add it to your collection. And there you go, you have the cauldron. And the chameleon. Then here is how to get the dynamite. Now the dynamite's pretty easy. You just have to look under this bridge. Like this bridge right over here. And then under it, you'll see dynamite. You go back to your cauldron and then you go ahead and add that to your collection. So now I'm going to be teaching you how to get the bird. I'll be teaching you how to get the bird. Now the bird, you can use a lot of stuff with the bird. Sorry, I was just checking if that was real. Sorry. I'm being way too distracted. I'll show you what to do, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do this. I'm a little bit rusty at parkour, but you have to make it. I'll give it a try. You have to make it all the way up this tree. To get the bird, and then you just add it to your collection. on to the fish. Now the fish is kind of, well, it's pretty challenging. What you have to do is go under here, go under the water at the cave club, or the cave club is. You had to go down into this like little secret little crevice sort of thing. Gotta turn over here, and there the fish will be. Add it to your teleport back to your cauldron, and then you can just add it to your collection. Now moving on to the chili. Now the chili, you have to walk all the way to behind that cactus. Go down here, then do this parkour, which I will give a shot at. Yeah, you have to go across there and then grab the chili, teleport to your cauldron, and add it to your collection. Sorry that I'm saying the same things over and over again, but now moving on to pet tags. Now to get the pet tags, you have to do this like quiz sort of thing, like a test. Sort of thing. You know? Like, most people have seen this and are wondering what's behind this door. The answer to this one is 2324, who created it. Obviously, these people. And Roblox was created in 2004. Mr. Rich has one eye. I will talk about Mr. Rich later on into the video. How did Glinda the Witch reach the oasis? She crash landed. What was the first live event? The Mr. Rich event. Then you'll get the pet tags. Go back to your cauldron. And then add it to your collection, where you will find, and what that's how you get the pet tags. Now moving on to the Robux. Now I can't show you how to get this. You get it from the Mr. Rich boss battle. You'll get a Cyclops eye, and that Cyclops eye you can go to that. I'll go ahead and show you that hut with this like this cave right over here. I thought this thing was real. You would go over to Oz in this hut and then talk to him. And then he would give you the Robux. Then you would add that to your inventory or your collection. That's how you get the Robux. Now moving on to the Witch's Brew. Over here, you will see this cave. In that cave, you will encounter a person known as Glinda the Witch, which was the thing from the quiz. She'd say that she crash landed and needs help making a potion to get it back, get them back home, I guess, something like that. And then after you get all the ingredients, you get the witch's brew. Then you can add that to your collection as well. Now moving on to the boxing gloves. The first thing you're gonna do is get a chili. Then you're gonna go ahead and walk over to the place that says do not pour hot potions. And you're going to pour this onto that. And then that will give you, well, it won't give you the boxing gloves that then. And it burns it. And then you're going to go down. But before you get across this parkour, you need a giant potion. Well, and then for that giant potion, well, you're actually, sorry, I did it wrong. You need a you need a giant seer. Then you're gonna put that giant potion aside. Then you're gonna mix the fairy and the chameleon together to make the shrink ray potion. And then you're gonna stand on top of your cauldron, and then you're gonna shrink down to make the whatever your name is potion. So then you're gonna go all the way down back to the you're gonna go back down to here. I hate it when that freaking happens. Alright, so I'm gonna make a giant potion again. But if you die, do the procedure again. But I really would just recommend that you so you're gonna make a giant potion. I've already done this, so the only thing that you're gonna need is a okay, so what you're going to do, I'll just show you what to do. Sorry just for dying over and over again, but you go down into there again after sorry, can't remember. After pouring the hot potion, you drink a giant potion, and you hop into the cauldron, Varian Chameleon, make the Shrek Ray potion, drink the potion while in the cauldron to make a yourself potion, and to make that yourself, and then since you made that yourself potion, you're gonna go down and go back down into that cave, then drink the potion, drink the giant potion, go back down, do the parkour, then you're gonna have to be asked to lift a key. And you can only do it if you're a giant, because it's a giant key, as you can see from right there. And if I can get across this stupid parkour, I can show you what's next. You know what, I'm just gonna... I'm sorry. Alright, so what you're gonna do is go ahead and drink that giant potion, as I was saying. Make these jumps, pick up this giant key while you're a giant, open the door, and you'll remember that potion of your DNA that I was talking about. Then you give it to that person called the collector. He'll ask for it, and you're gonna give it to him. He'll open this bridge. Then you walk up to this person and choose your team. Which team to choose a team. And that's how you get the boxing gloves. That person, the golem, gives it to you. Sorry about all that. Then one of the last ingredients is the beans. You're gonna put dynamite and rotten sandwich to make the exploding squirts potion. And you're gonna go walk up to this wall that says, that like it has an explosion sign. You're gonna go ahead and walk up to that wall. After you're done walking up to that wall, you're gonna drink this potion, and it's gonna make you have explosive poop, which explodes the wall. Just like that. And now you gotta go back and make a potion. just going to do this to make this tutorial a little bit more faster. Oh, I might as well just talk about the gun while I'm doing this. The gun you get for absolutely free. Just for playing the game. But then I would recommend that you make a bee sugar rush potion, which is honey and giraffe hoof, and then the sleepy bee, which I will talk about the honey later in this video. Right now we're talking about how to get the beans. And then how you get the beans is you go over to here. Yeah, I'd recommend the bee. You pour the potion onto the spoon, then you would fly up here. I know it says no fly zone, but they forgot about this. And then, or if you want to do it the right way, you could just pour a potion down there and just get the beans. And then that's how you get the beans. Now moving on to the honey. We're almost done. So moving on to the honey. How you get the honey is you go over to the sleepy bee, which we have used multiple times in this video. You go ahead and grab it, teleport back to your cauldron, and then after you're done making the bee disguise potion, you're gonna go through the bees only thing. You're gonna go right through here, then fly up, then you're gonna collect some types of flowers. Which I will show. So the first one you're gonna want to get it from is this one, the white one. You're gonna collect it and just gonna have to sit and just touch it, and go back up to there and give it to the queen. And then the second one, these are not in order by the way, but you can still just grab them. You can just still get them. Then the sunflower, just touch that, bring it up to the queen. We've just discussed 2 out of 3. And then you go up to here. To go get the third flower, the lava flower, which is up here in the volcano, which I will be talking about sometime in this video. Then you collect that, you bring it to the queen. Now, flower number 4 is the cactus flower. Now the cactus flower is right there. It's on that cactus. Then you just collect the stuff from it, and you get that pollen, bring that to the queen. Now moving on to the last one, the flower with the lily pad. Now for this one's kind of challenging. Well, not challenging. Over here, you'll see that flower right there. Collect the nectar, whatever it is from that. Give it to the queen. There you go, you have the honey. Okay, now moving on to the frog. Now how you get the frog is you go over here where it's like all the trees are burned down and like dead. And it's like spikes. You'll encounter the goblins. Then they'll ask you to cook them potions for you. And like the ingredients will be scattered around here. Like they'll ask for stuff and then you have to just drop that into the cauldron to make them stew. And after you make all the goblin stew, they will give you a frog, which you can add to your collection. Now moving on to the egg cano. The only way you can get the egg cano is by the volcano event, which is actually starting in 2 minutes. You have to defeat something called the Bean Titan, which is really cool. It's a really cool live event. But after you're done with it, so now moving on to the alien parasite. You walk over to a dumpster and you'll see someone called Dumpster Diver Dan. You talk to him about, I really don't know, I'm gonna have to show you. He's like talking about aliens and that he was abducted and he was experimented, and he gives you this cow head, which you go over to your cauldron and drop that into your cauldron. Makes the cow disguise potion. Now you need to find a UFO that will abduct you, which I can actually show you. And I still have to show you the secrets, the secret ones. They're pretty cool. Then you have to go through that, all the lasers, which is pretty hard. Then you have to go through a parkour. Then it says that you self-destruct the ship. And how you hold down a button depends on where you are. You could be like what console or thing that you're playing on. You hold it down, and then in return you get the alien parasite. So now you now to move on to the secret ones. The secret ones you do not get to keep. Okay, the first one is the premium salad potion. Premium salad is the premium salad ingredient is up on one of these trees. I think it's up on this tree. You have to climb that tree, grab the ingredient, and it will make the premium salad potion. Now moving on to the Cletus. Well, actually the Justin one, which should be around here somewhere. You'll see a rock. Then you pick up the rock, and then you go to the cauldron, and it will make the lanky potion, I think it's called. Then Cletus potion, I forgot what it was called. The Cletus potion is also in this hut as well. And then you go. There's no one in there, and any YouTubers in there. And then over here, you go over here to find Jandel's head, which makes the Jandel potion, I think it's called. I don't know. Okay, so now the next ingredient is the Forex, I think I'm saying that right. Head, it's right there. And you grab it, go back to your cauldron. And then now the last two potions is the Caden thing. It'll make the Fumble Bottom potion. Now the Cyclops Eye is the last thing you get from the Mr. Rich Cyclops invasion thing. It is, you can put it in your potion or trade it. If you put it in the potion, it makes the Cyclops potion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of how to get all ingredients in Wacky Wizards. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.